Hi everyone, welcome back to Vanilla Extract. I've been busy. I've been so busy in between episodes. I got my train all cleaned up, so now there's no more mess on the floor. And I transferred all of those materials over here. Just gotta let it load in. There's, of course, materials for the rest of this, but now there's this. Oh boy. Oh boy, there's a lot of materials. We have so many materials. But I'm gonna be doing a lot of building because my plan that I'm super excited for today is to build a lot of building. I want to expand what I've already made quite a bit today and actually build something that's gonna end up being a part of a competition. So if I'm gonna get it done, probably need to get started. So I'm thinking we should probably finish what we started last episode. Just maybe. That might be a good idea. And get that all built up, and then we can go from there. Enjoy a little time lapse. We have the first one, but you know what? Let's keep going. Look at that. I got all of it done. And this is just the beginning. Look at this. It's so neat to actually be up underneath it too. Like, even though the walls were tall, now it feels even taller. So just looking up at it is crazy. I mean, it is just so tall now. And it's going to keep getting taller. That's crazy. And eventually, I'm going to have stuff all over these walls. There's going to be gears, the little paintings of sorts, pipes and other stuff. Like, there's gonna be so much stuff. Oh, it's gonna be cool. Let's start off with me saying something before we start on our next little project. So as you can see, a lot of this is kind of off center, and it kind of continues around this tower, right? So it's like this is the lowest one, this is the next one up, then you got this one that's a little bit higher, and then this one's that's the highest. And I purposely did that because I said, you know what? Even though this is going to be pretty symmetrical from here up, it's gonna need to be some sort of different vibe to it towards the bottom. So it's actually kind of offset, kind of spiraling up, and then it'll meet all at the same level up there. And I think that's going to work pretty well. And of course, this middle one will keep going up as well into more of the tower. And this is going to end up being actually our tallest building. It's supposed to be kind of, even though it's not the biggest, it's supposed to be more so the main central building. So that'll be neat. And over here, this one, boy, now that I have this built up, you can kind of see just how much variation is put into this one. We got a tower there that's lower than this tower over here. We got this main building. We got the building that's over here. We got the building that's over here. We got another building over there. We got one that juts out that way. There's going to be a lot of variation in this one, and there's going to be more. Like, the walls here are not the end of it. I still have stuff to build on the edges of the walls. And like I already have something planned over for this side. I have a little building that's gonna jut out here. These walls are not the end, which is the crazy part because the thing's already so big. I go big or go home whenever I go big. So yeah, this is gonna keep on expanding. But because there's gonna be so much steampunk around here, I figured we also probably need to incorporate some kind of nature-ish aspects to it. So I know it's in a forest, and I know I'm gonna have my greenhouse building over that way. But I think there's also needs to be a break from just both those things in general. A lot of it's gonna include a lot of trees. For example, the forest is basically a bunch of trees. And even my greenhouse, the main focus of it is gonna be a tree. And I want there to be something that's a little bit less focusy on the trees, a more focusy on just some shorter greenery, just having a nice little time, just a nice little hangout area, and doubles as a mail area. I say that because of what Tempe has done. Let's go over there and check out her little starting of her islands. So, Tempe has built this little island, and she's gonna have more islands off this way, right? But she's built this. This is supposed to be like a little donation / mail drop off thing. So like if I want it to give her a firework, it just goes right in there. Just goes into the hoppers. And it's supposed to be just kind of like a mail system. So I figured I would make a well as well. A well as well. That she could drop off stuff to me if we go back and forth with mail. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a little area. I'm going to try and incorporate some things and a well for my mail system. But it is going to involve a little bit of prep. So I guess let's get started on that. A lot of digging. Let's get going. Looks like. It probably looks like an army of creepers came to my base and kind of destroyed it, especially with all the random bits and bobs with holes. And I mean, there's even this hole right here where the well's gonna go eventually. It looks so silly in this state, and it looks like I just took TNT to this entire thing, even though I mined this all out. And all of this is so precise and perfect, like where I need it to be, but it looks weird. So just hear me out for a second. So eventually I'm gonna have a couple of bridges over here. This will be kind of the main little, I don't want to call it an island because we're on an island and I have this little spot here that kind of connects it to the rest of the land. So we're just gonna have this little area, and then we're gonna be surrounded by a river stream thing that's gonna be coming out of somewhere on this wall. And then the pipe from that wall is going to lead the river all the way through here, all the way, and just kind of keep wrapping around, but it's also going to trickle off here. It's just going to go down and kind of cover this cave up, which I think I might do something with in the future. Just maybe. But then it also trickles off over here into this little gorge and keeps going down, 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 down. Keeps going all the way to over here where I want to put another pond because I think that'll be nice. It's going to have to be a little bit small because of everything else I want to put in this area, but a pond is a pond. It'll be a nice place to sit and kind of hang out, and I think it'll be cool, even though it looks a little silly right now. I seriously will admit that. Oh my god. I think we need to fix the creeper hole, you know? I'm just gonna start calling this the creeper hole because that's what it looks like. It looks like a bunch of creepers attacked me, but it's fine. The more and more I stare at it, the worse it gets. Okay, let's get going on this. Let's make ourselves a cozy little place to sit and hang out. sweet now. We got nice little benches. We got this river going through here. We got this pergola. We got this well. And so much more, kind of like the river that kind of leads down here as well with the with this little pond area. But once again, I mean, this area is kind of meant to be for the mail system. So let me show you how this works. So of course we got the well here, and if I take, like, for example, this stone, I toss it down, gets picked up, and then the lights turn on, and that means I have mail. And then I just come over here, right? I'll just go down here through my little hatch, and I can collect my mail. So that would be all fine and dandy if I didn't think of one oversight that I may have had. If the lights turn on and I'm doing something else, how am I supposed to know that I have mail? The lights are inside of the well, not outside of the well. And I didn't really think about that. So I think maybe we should add a sound system? That sounds like a good idea. A sound system would be nice. So that's why I have a bell and a bunch of stuff. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect it the same way I did the rest of it. And I'm going to try and make myself a little bit of an alarm, basically. So now let's see. If I throw some stone in. Oh my, the bells turn on before the lights do. Oh, goodness. That is so loud. I don't even know where it is over here, but that is loud. How far away can it be heard from? Oh, it can actually be heard from pretty far. Okay. Where does it start? Oh, there's where it starts. That's a pretty long range. So if I'm quite literally just flying over, I should be able to hear it. Like, for example, if I'm going to my storage room, that'll eventually be somewhere over there, and I start hearing it, that'll be the perfect thing. Okay, good. That's a lot better, I think, than the lights. That'll definitely tell me there's mail. And the only way to stop it is to get my mail. Stop! Thank you. Alright, with that taken care of, time to address the other issue. This place is looking pretty lifeless, I will admit that. Even though we have all this new stuff and some greenery, it's looking pretty lifeless. There's not much going on with this river. It's a little sad. So I put together this box. Nope, not this box. Wrong box. This box. And I want to light up the place a little bit. I want to use some bone meal on the river. I want to add some flowers. But this is not all the flowers I want to add. So I kind of want to go visit this shopping district and see if there's any flowers for sale. Ah, the shopping district. Okay, let's see. That looks like it sells flowers. That looks like it has plants. I'm going that way. I'm not gonna dilly-dally. Let's see, we got flowers out here. 1 diamond per 3 stacks. Beautiful. And it's all stocked. Let's see. I figure let's grab ourselves a stack of diamonds and see just what we buy. I'm gonna need to make a shulker box real quick. I don't think I have enough room in my inventory to fit all of this. Don't suppose there's a crafting table around here. Aha! 1 for 3. Perfect. Perfect. We'll buy some sunflowers too. But it'll be fine. Oh, look how lonely sunflower. Well, I have the flowers. Let's go back. You know what? I think this might be enough flowers now. So I'm thinking we take a stack of every flower. Because I want this place to be beautiful with all the flowers. I want it to be a nice, lush little garden for us. I figure we'll take our lighting resources as well. And our bush materials, because who would leave without them? And we'll take some of those, and we'll take some petals. And we'll see what we can do with those. We probably need to start with bone mealing our little river here, so might as well start with a little bit of that. I'm hoping that this adds just a little bit of life. Trying not to over bone meal it. I'm probably gonna have to do some of this and just like destroy some of the plants. I figure we'll take it all the way to this backside here. Think that's looking a little better already. Definitely has a little bit more life to it. Let's go finish off the river. Of course, we got this lovely little tiny waterfall. I might add a rock or two in there. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that yet. I'm glad none of the stuff actually on the waterfall got bone mealed, because otherwise that would have been weird. It's like stuff is falling over the edge, but somehow it's bone mealed. That doesn't make any sense. And of course, we want our a lovely pond here to look nice and luscious with all of its greenery, which of course it already does. I might add another bench over here or something so we can sit down at our lovely pond here. I was thinking about doing that to the other one as well, maybe adding a bench or two over there. Who knows? Now for the fun part. I want to start by adding some rose bushes around here. So I feel like to keep in a theme with down there, we need to add the rose bushes. That's going to be the main prominent tall flower. I'm going to try my best to keep it around the edge, not so much in the center here, because I want it to be surrounding us. And then this will be the little like Sweet Haven styled spot. I don't know how to describe it. It's just supposed to be a little place where I can come and hang out and bring friends, have some tea at my little table. I think we need to add some bushes around here too, using some moss and some leaves. Just a little bit of shrubbery. I'm gonna see if I can make this one look like it's trying to climb up. No, that doesn't look too bad. It just looks a little funny because of how that is. But there's not much I can do about that. That looks like enough bushes. Let's see. How does it look? Yep, that looks pretty nice. We got nice little bush going all around. I think it needs more color though. I think we need more flowers for sure. We'll have to continue some of the bushes down as well, but I think I want to keep most of them up here. Let's add, of course, the two that we already have down there as well. Why not? And then, of course, we also have to get some of these blue flowers in here. Okay, so let's see how that looks. Looking nice, looking nice. Definitely starting to look like a garden. We got nice greenery going around. I think I want to add maybe 1 to 2 more colors. Maybe one more tall, one more short. I think that'll be nice. Let's see, what do we want to add? Maybe some sunflower. No, because I'm going to use sunflowers and something else. Let's add some pink air flowers. You know what? We'll add some lilacs. And let's go for some alliums. Why not? We'll get some little onion plants going. It almost kind of fits the area. Funny how that works. Oh no, the zombies are starting to attack us. Probably should start lighting this place up soon. In fact, while I'm thinking about it, let's start taking out some of our carpet. I purposely chose brown carpet because I knew that it would sort of blend in. It doesn't do the greatest of job, but it's still better than nothing. It's still better than having an army of zombies surrounding us like this. Oh my goodness, they're coming from everywhere. Okay, we gotta hurry up with this lighting. I know one thing I was thinking about was these things. These things do not... The light doesn't travel, so they don't really light up down on the ground, which is not very fun for me to deal with. They are supposed to be lamps, but they don't do their job. It's kind of funny like that. They just don't know when to stop, do they? You're gonna get your little faces burned off by my bow. I'm gonna hide some in the forest too. Just stop them from seeing me and coming over here. And already that's looking better. Let's see. From above. Did we miss any torches? Yes, we did. Let's see, who else do we miss? We missed over there. We need to go down there some more, but already it's looking way better. And oh my goodness, isn't that beautiful? We're gonna have such a nice little hangout spot, and it kind of distracts from the rest of the build. Like, the rest of the build's very ominous, very steampunky. It's nice and beautiful, but of course we need a break from that every once in a while, and I think this is the perfect addition to kind of distract from that. Oh, it's nice. It's very beautiful. You know what? I don't think we even need to add the other tall flower. I think we have enough flowers. I think that'll do. I think that'll work. Well, it's a new day, and those bells sure are ringing. Good Lord, it's loud. But you know what that means? It means we got mail. Oh, someone mailed us a pork chop. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Now that we know that it's working, why don't we go grab Tempe to show her the new sound system? I think that sounds like a plan. Only issue is, where do I find Tempe? If I were Tempe, I would probably be somewhere around my base. Hello? Tempe? Tempe, you here? Tempe? You know what? I don't think Tempe's here. Maybe she's at the industrial district. Tempe, you here? Tempe, are you at the industrial area? You at your fishing hut? You know what? I don't think Tempe's here. Okay, so if Tempe's not at her base and not at the industrial island, maybe we should check the shopping district? Let's see. Maybe Tempe's at her shop. Not seeing name tags. Maybe Tempe's not here. Maybe... Oh! Tempe! Tempe, 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 Tempe! One day. Oh, there we go.
It's a pretty awesome gift.
My disappointment's immeasurable right now. Hello. So basically, remember how I have lights in here, right? The lights weren't enough, so I added bells.
Is that just gonna keep going off until it's gone? That's so annoying. I'm gonna set it off every time you're gone.
It's great, right? I am gonna go get that rocket. It is immensely annoying, which is why I installed it. Oh. I wonder what my mail is. Oh, wow, it's a rocket. Are you not using Duration 2 rockets? Do you need donations of Flight 2 rockets? I'm giving these back. I don't know who uses those. Disgusting.
Me.
You know what? I don't think she likes my mail system. Or at least not the bell. I think she likes the idea of annoying me with it, though. That seems to be pretty apparent. But, I've done a lot of building this episode. We got a lot done. Say that. We got this area and up there all done. I'm all built out. So that's all I'm doing in this episode. I think I've had enough with building for now. So, as always, if you enjoyed the video, feel welcome to like and subscribe, as it always helps out our videos and our channel to grow further. And I'll see y'all in the next episode. Goodbye!